Hey, check out this Blue Lantern inspired cosplay right here in this edition of Joy Designer. I am your artist Sho'Nuff, and let's go ahead and get started. So if you do enjoy this series, just be sure to click the subscribe button on this channel so that way you stay in the know on the content that's being uploaded. Now, if you want to know also about my thoughts on this style, just read the info bar below. And let's go ahead and get started. First off, we're going to start with an azure blue color. So it is 0019C4. Again, this is 0019C4. Next, we're just going to go all black. Again, this is just really one of the staples that you really want to use for most of your lantern styles, if you will. We also have this this gray metallic color, which is 515151. And last but not least, we just go all Fs. Basically just 6 Fs, all white. Alright, skin tone and eyes, you want to make sure that's white. You know what I'm saying, it doesn't really matter about the hair or the makeup, as long as that you pretty much, if you want to be creative, that's on you. That's great. If you are, let's go ahead and click save. And we're going to go ahead and start off with the hair that I'm using. Of course, it is pixie. Now, I want to keep things rather short in terms of the hairstyle. It's kind of like what I did with the black lantern style. You know, just kind of really showcase more, give the outfit more of the presence rather than the hairstyle. For no headpiece, for the face piece, however, I am using half domino. Accessories, none. Now we're going to talk about that in just a moment. Actually, for the shoulder piece, this is really one of my go-to styles, which is the new Genesis. It's just really just to broaden out the shoulders here. For the emblem, can't go, you know, you can't do a Blue Lantern style if you don't have the Blue Lantern Corp emblem. For the hands, now this is really one of the more peculiar styles to use for this, but I chose the Nuclear Elite, and the reason for this being because if you can actually take note, I want to show you something real quick. So if you actually see within the texture there, you know, say if you see on her right hand, you see that you'll see a minute difference in the texture of that piece there. So that's really the reason why I chose that more so than the regular nuclear hand style. And then for the waist piece, to really kind of give this style away that this is a Blue Lantern piece, I used the Shepherd of Adara. Now you can actually purchase this in the style vendor over in your in the aquaculture area in the watchtower, or I'm pretty sure there's one over in the Hall of Doom, and it's only cost you just 10 marks of triumph. Or rather 10 marks of victory, excuse me, not marks of triumph. We're not going to go old school with that. For the feet piece, I chose the Checkmate Operative, and just to add a little bulk to the style there. And then finally, the last two would be, or rather last three, would be the Stalwart Defender. And if you notice with the top, you can definitely color the second slot there, and I tried to add more colors to it, but it just didn't really give off a nice aesthetic, or rather a good flow to the legs there. And then for the legs, however, I chose Retro Tag. Now there are some other leg styles you can choose from. You know, so I just chose this because again, it's just the texture and aesthetic of it, basically the motif and the lining of the couture really overall just really kind of meshes well with the, you know, it flows, not mesh too well, but it flows with the Stalwart Defender chest piece. The back piece is something I did use for my Red Lantern style, which I will revise a little bit later, but this is the energy armor. Now I chose the Energy Armor Elite for the Red Lantern, for my Red Lantern style, but I chose the regular Energy Armor for this. Just something subtle and something just just relaxing, if you will. And when you're done, you click save, and you pretty much achieve these results. Now, my thoughts are, and I'll be real quick with this, this was also this was a bit of a challenge because I didn't know who, or rather which style or stance should I put it on. Should I put it on a personality pose, or should I put it on the serious pose? Could I even put it on the like a powerful pose? So for me personally, I just thought that, man, I thought always that Blue Lanterns seem a bit more somber, more not cumbersome, but more somber. They're more of comfort and peace. So kind of like psychedelic, if you will. So I just wanted to keep things simple, just keep things effective. This is really one of the nicer ways to create an original lantern style, Blue Lantern style, without the use of some of the items that you may have in your inventory already. I'm pretty sure everybody has the Stellar Defender chest piece. So it's just something, pretty simple to pick up and something simple to create. But of course, I'm going to be doing like a revised collage with some of the styles pretty much right at the end of this mini-series, so you guys continue to check this out, and I will try to upload more regularly when it comes to this, so that I can get this mini-series done and go back to some original styles I want to create. So, but that will do it for this episode. Tune in next time, guys, and be sure to follow the links below, and just continue to make sure to keep me in your thoughts, keep me in your prayers, and guys, happy gaming. Thank you for watching, and by His grace, Sho'Nuff.